Alright. I need to do another one of these. God damn it. There's so many things to do. So many things to do. But it's okay. We won't keep doing them. The well-oiled machine. It's gonna have to get used to it. Because you can only ever accomplish the things you're ready for. What's good? What's good? What's good? Thanks for coming and kicking it with me. Working on some new content for my song that just dropped called The Right Way. And then probably later we'll go through, I know, one of the features that I did, the feature that I recorded yesterday. The final mix was sent back to me this morning, so I got to check that out. And you guys will be able to hear what the final version of that song sounds like. I got to do some other music, record some other music here later on. Just staying busy. But for right now, it's making TikToks.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
Can you tell I recorded this today by the same shirt that I wear? God damn, I got a big head, don't I? That's a fucking big head dude.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
I'm also like kind of like this too, so that doesn't help. Should have been like that. All right, what do we got here? Let's see, other clip. Okay. So did we render that out already? Let's see. Videos. Yeah, we got it.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up.
Cool. We got that. Now let's replace that clip with this clip. Did a couple of these takes. I changed shirts halfway through so that you could tell it's definitely on a different day because of the shirts. It is not odd to marry one's cousin. My fiance is watching the new season of Bridgerton in the other room. I've never understood that show, but I currently am aware of who the diamond is this season. God damn it. It's ridiculous shit.
Superficial indicators. Indicators.
Where am I? I'm not even in the right area. Okay, there's where we're looking. I think we're right there. Boom. Yeah, let's clip it there. B, X. We need a BX. Put that down on the right layer. Let's X. Oh. Slide that in. Let's check and see if I am on.
Superficial indicators of success.
Well, it would be better to check if it's not frozen. Come on now.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex.
Okay. And the reason that I shoot these in 5K, you're going to see now. Because I'm doing it myself on a GoPro and I cannot see specifically what the frame is when doing this myself. So if you little trick of the trade, if you will, little trick of the trade. If you shoot in 5K, you're inevitably going to export in just HD, which is 5 times smaller than that. So by shooting a video 5 times with 5 times the information that you need, then you can zoom in and correct the frame. And when you're shooting it, it just comes down to just making sure the camera is pointed at you. A little easier. That advice is free, but I will be charging for others. Yeah. Shout out to my fiance for getting me this GoPro. I'm still I have goals in the near future of getting a new cinema camera. I've been working with the Canon 60D since before I even left for film school back in 2011. So the camera's a bit outdated now. But luckily this GoPro, she got me it for Christmas. It was a surprise Christmas gift I was not expecting. And then I just started playing around with it. I was like, holy cow, this thing could do 5K. And I started producing more content for TikTok, and I was using my 60D at the beginning, which is a DSLR. This is like a heavy-duty camera. But was using that, and I was like, this is somewhat limiting in just how new it looks, how new the video quality looks and stuff, because it's years old. It's 11 years old, 12 years old by now. Cameras have come a long way since then. So luckily this GoPro does the trick, but you just can't see yourself really when you're recording. It's also what you're seeing right now on the live stream. That is also GoPro. So it's being utilized every day for all kinds of fun things. Now, let's zoom this in. And here we get to the difficult portion of this, editing this video. Do we want to see my knees? Or do you think my knees will turn people off from the music? Tough question to answer. I don't have a definitive answer for it. I don't think my knees are.
Superficial indicators.
This is bullshit.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
Okay, so this might not look like much now, because also when I'm shooting this by myself, I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're not shooting it, I'm shooting it. When I'm shooting it, I can't do camera moves or anything, so another benefit is the fact that you can crop it also, but additionally you can and this is really about all you can do in terms of faking camera moves in post, but you could do these slight push-ins. So I guess since this project file is 1080 or 1920 by 1080 vertical, I could zoom in up to 5 times. Let's just see what that looks like. And just, oh shit. That's kind of wild. I mean, that's not ideal quality, but
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to
alright, so
flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make.
You're losing significant quality. You can't really zoom in that far. What is this nonsense? Okay, let's keyframe that, because that's where you want the ending position to be, and then we'll change this keyframe to do boom, boom, boom. All right, we'll see how that looks.
Superficial indicators of
Fuck, we fucked that up. All right, so we get an unwanted keyframe right there. Yeah, we don't want that.
superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
Okay. It's probably gonna change this zoom just a little bit. We don't need to zoom in quite that far. Let's take a look at that.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
Okay. Now the fun part. Ready? Color grading. What I should have done and didn't do, I should have saved the first clip that I did, the color profile for that, so that I could have just applied that to this. But then again, lighting, color, everything is quite different, so it doesn't really matter. But let's check it out. We're going to apply a LUT. Which one will it be? What the oh, shit. No. Disregard what I'm doing. Currently messing up. Okay, I guess that doesn't matter, but here. Now, I'm going to add a node. This is where we're going to adjust the color grading so that we're not actually messing with the original footage. The original footage is safe, but this little thing here serves as like an adjustment layer in Photoshop, if you're familiar with Photoshop. If you're just tuning in, welcome to A Rapper Teaches Color Grading in Video. Because that's what I have to do today. Man, this TikTok shit's been going well. Finally starting to grow some semblance of an audience. And that's been helpful. Doing these duets. I did 3 or 4 duets this week. This is the most recent one. I'm gonna play it for you.
I'm a disappointment. I stay up, take drugs and disappointments. Complain about the outcome of my choices. It feels pointless when I try to avoid all the thoughts in my head.
Oh, I've been stuck in the same place, running out of brain space from all of the things that I take when I'm down. I lost after escapes, don't know how to behave. Self-medicating my name in the ground. So bury me deep when I'm gone, hell is where I belong. So the easier it is to reach, better chance that I get there. I probably should have been left there. It's all I'll ever be.
But that's kind of the vibe of these TikTok duets that I'm doing, and I'm trying to do an equal balance of that kind of stuff, the for lack of a better way to describe it, capitalizing off from other people's the audience that they've already created, and mixing in some clips for my own original music as well. I'm trying to style them a little differently in terms of visual looks. Like this is...
I got a list of things I should have told you.
By the way, this song is out right now. It came out today.
It's been a while since I had time to hold you. I hope you see the way your boy's grown. Been a long road for me. I'm just praying I'm going the right way. And if this game ends tomorrow, I'm just thankful I had time to play the right way.
And I don't want to get too excited, but I did get hit up by this YouTube channel, this big YouTube channel this morning, and they want to put that song, they want to put The Right Way, the song that just dropped today, on their YouTube channel. And the last video that they did, they uploaded 8 hours ago. It's got 37,000 views. So that would be cool if that happens. But I'm not even going to name the channel because worst case scenario, they forget or something to upload it. And it doesn't happen for whatever reason. But that would be cool. That would be a nice little thing. And I think if I were to offer any advice to any aspiring artists out there, it would be to manage your expectations for things. If you get good news, be wary until you see the results of what's been said. And if you get bad news, take it in stride. Keep a level head, because a lot of times I've had this experience. I've signed different record deals and stuff. I've always been good about the terms of the record deal, so I've never been shafted in that way. But like, just the what a label will say that they're going to put behind promotion and stuff, like how they're going to market the song and how they're going to promote it and how much effort and money and time they're going to put behind some project or something that you sign to them. That often doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, especially to the capacity that they lure you in with. And that's not to say that all deals are bad. Just manage your expectations. And never be reliant. That's 2 pieces of advice for all those out there who probably don't even want to hear it. Be as self-reliant as you possibly can. Because the more you can do yourself, the less they can take from you. Less you got to rely on others that can fuck you up. Anyway, back to this. So applying a film look, these are so nifty. I really am a big fan of DaVinci Resolve. I'm sure that there are other companies that make these, but I've never looked. I've just held that assumption in an unwarranted manner. But they're cool. They're great. You can apply them to your footage, and you get at least a rough start of where you want your color grade to be. And then you can go in here. What I like to do is go to this HDR, that's high dynamic range. That's really minutely changing. You have all the way from black, dark, shadow, light, highlight, and then specular, which is God knows. But the rest of these things, like, you can visually see, okay, there are your blacks in the footage, where the tone is just black. That would be what that's affecting. Those are your darks, your dark tones. So moving these wheels, adjusting exposure, saturation here is going to affect just those shades. Here's shadow, and this is super helpful. And I like this a lot better than using like the traditional color wheels, lift, gamma, gain, and stuff, because you can really bring out the dynamic range of footage this way. It's such a good way. Now, see, so you apply one of these, looks okay. Arms are too light, face is too dark. We want to try to even those things out. So where's the face? There's the face in shadows. Let's bring the exposure of that up a bit. Okay, and then some of it exists here as well. Let's bring some of that exposure up as well. I think that the dark even helps more. And we can, these little knob things on the side, I don't know what they are, but I can visually see what they do, and I enjoy what they do. So, you know, I have a bachelor's degree in filmmaking, but we never, like, I don't think DaVinci Resolve was as prominent as it is now. So you don't really know this kind of stuff. I approach this like I approach engineering, where when I don't know the technical side of why something does something, I at least know what it does. So, we got to find a balance there. Let's just take a look at this. Let's see what we think.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
I don't know. I don't know if this is inevitably going to be posted. This is just a different clip that I got this morning when I shot these. And I thought, why not try it out? Let me watch that again. I don't know.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
Maybe the font could be changed. I don't know. I don't know.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
Like that, the colors are so much more dynamic in this. The orange shirt, somewhat blue sky. That I like much more than this. I'm also moving more than just my mouth.
Good views is any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it.
Because I kind of did that for a whole music video, and I don't know if I want that to be like something I continue brand wide. Like, I don't want that to be my identity. The guy that stands still and raps great.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
But at the end of the day, this is content for TikTok, so might as well export it because we're not going to be, nobody's viewing. I mean, I don't know of anybody who utilizes TikTok from a consumer standpoint of view and scrolls through their feed on a desktop computer. So, given that, no sense in not at least rendering this out, sending it to mobile, and seeing how it feels on there, if it feels more comfortable on there, because it feels kind of uncomfortable on here. But you never know. So while that renders. Okay, well, it's already done. Shout out to what is it, NZXT? Yeah, NZXT is where I got my computer from. Shout out to them. I got a hell of a computer probably about 6 months ago that I picked out all the components for, and they built it. And it was awesome. It's awesome. This has been a fantastic. Who is this? Who is this? Mariah Jones? I don't know. Where is this? Also just signed the agreement for a deal regarding this song, what I'm running from. There's a, I guess, Russian or Ukrainian. I don't know where exactly they're based out of, but this record label that runs a ton of really big YouTube channels for music, very trendy YouTube channels as well. So I thought, you know what, let's try signing this song with them and just see how that works. It's supposed to be uploaded on every one of their channels, and there's like 6 of them with over 1 million subscribers. So it'll be interesting. Or maybe not 6. Maybe there's 3 of them. But I really believe in this song. And I don't think it's gotten the attention that it could have the way I released it originally. So we're re-releasing this for the last year or 2. For escapes in every pill bottle I peer through. I need help, the lost lonely man on earth that I could speak with. So I'm withholding my secrets, and it's eating me. I regress. I can feel it, but don't speak shit. Feel like every look a sneak this. I just glimpses here and there before I used to be. But peep this. I go down, 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 like a waterfall at least. I
I could drown in it, but a smile through just to put them all at ease. I go down, 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 like a waterfall at least. I could drown in it, but a smile through just to put them all at ease. I'm okay. I'm okay, hey, hey, don't worry about me now, don't worry about me now, I'm okay, don't worry about me now, don't worry about me now, no.
Who are re-releasing that, and I just got the, finally, this has been like fucking such a long process that I kind of thought, I was thinking about it recently, I was like, I don't think that deal's ever going to happen. I just don't. I guess they were going through company changes. Don't look at that. That's the YouTube channel that's going to upload this, or that. Don't look at that. God, I suck at this. Check these guys out if you're on Twitch. Innovative Twitch channel. Super unique. Of course that's going to come up. Here's one of the channels. I think. No. It's not. Hold on. We'll see where we at here. Channel. Oh, I'm looking up the wrong thing. Gangster Gang? Maybe? I forget exactly. That might be one of them. Regardless, let's send this to mobile by emailing it to myself. Maybe there's a better way. What? I am him. I'm just emailing this to myself. Okay. We'll check in on that. Let's edit Spotlight. I'm gonna send this out to do the. I have a friend of mine who runs a SoundCloud repost network, and SoundCloud, for the most part, in my opinion, is dead. Like, I wouldn't have done this years back when SoundCloud was like a community-based platform. I actually, in a large way, came up on SoundCloud. Before this was a career, I did a different project and worked with a lot of the bigger guys that ended up blowing up off from SoundCloud. But it's just not what it used to be. Like, and there's a good Patrick CC, if you're into watching kind of like rap documentary, short form rap documentary content and stuff. He has a good video on his YouTube channel, Patrick CC, again, his name, about the day SoundCloud died and kind of the nature around why that happened and stuff. And I think he's spot on with his assessment. But anyway, so I have a friend who runs a SoundCloud repost network because that's, I think, in my opinion, a big part of what brought some of the community element away from SoundCloud was just the fact that you'd have these groupings of large profiles or accounts that had thousands of followers for posting drum and bass music or any kind of thing, and then you just grouped them all together with various other genres, and then now you could just automate, and you've been able to do this for years. Just automate, okay, on this day, all of these accounts will repost a given song. So that really kind of took away some of the authenticity of SoundCloud, and that doesn't even work as well as it initially did. Go figure. But I still utilize one of those because, you know, I mean, you end up getting a couple hundred people. Like, you're not, by joining a repost network, you're not botting any streams or anything. You're just being put out in front of these dying audiences, essentially. But since it's free and it requires me to send one text, you reach 478 people, 442, 993. Like, it, a couple hundred people. I value every little thing that's easy. So I'm going to send that out then. Let's check out. I think the song released on Audiomack as well. It did. And it did not get picked up for trending. Clearly. One of these days we're going to have that happen again. But it is what it is. Can I add another one? What did I just remove? Oh, I know. That's okay. Save that. Sure. Alright, update that. We got The Right Way. I Know. Bad Day. Steal the Scene. You know how long it took to release all these? A month. We've released. Hey. Shout out to you. Thank you. Let me know what you think. I'm super stoked on this song. I think it'll do really well, actually. It's not, we got more melodic stuff on the way. This is more of just an introspective, kind of got a J. Cole vibe to it, in my opinion. But it's really well put together. Short, but poignant. I think it's a nice little collection of music. That's what we're doing. New music every Friday, building out the catalog. And I think that's super valuable to do as an artist. Because, like, on one hand, hey, damn dope. That's it's a kind of a deeper cut. I like stories. Stories is, if you like stories, you'll like this. For sure. As an artist or anybody creating content, you kind of want viewership on all your stuff. You want people to, I'm just clicking popular releases. I'm wondering what the hell is going on. You want to make sure, you want to put promotion behind everything, especially once you are at a certain level where you've had that happen before. And for a long time, that was me. And it was, like after I released the song Strange Things, that song got put on a ton of YouTube channels and did hundreds of thousands of streams in the first week. I feel like it might have been 2 weeks. I might be misremembering it. I don't know. Everybody fantasizes about the past. But it did big numbers really quickly and continued to do big numbers. I think like now it's at 5 million or something streams. Yeah, almost 6. Someday I'll get there. But so when that happened, that was the first song for me that anything like that happened. And so I was hesitant then to put out new content until I had all the right things in place. And what I wasn't thinking at the time, or didn't realize at the time, was like Strange Things was a lot of great opportunities and stuff and relationships that I had coming into play at the right time, right place type thing. And it was a good song, great song, whatever. If you like it, great. If you don't, whatever. But it was a lot of good luck and good work kind of meeting. And I didn't realize that at the time. And then I wanted every song after that I released to be as big as that. And it wasn't, and it wasn't, and it wasn't, and it wasn't for each release. And so it, in one way, got me, what's good? Thanks for tuning in. It got me down. And it took a while to fully realize that the kind of error in that logic, which is you don't need to, especially nowadays with social media, you don't need to have all your ducks in a row for every single song. You don't need lightning to strike for every single release so that everything's a hit. It's better, especially as an independent artist, and if you're able to, release as much as you can. Because you look at somebody like Arizona Zervase, who, this is 2 years ago, I guess he got signed to fucking Interscope or Columbia, I forget who it is. And I knew him way before that, but one of the things, because he kind of came up on YouTube, and one of the things that he did is before he got signed, and before he did Roxanne, which was the biggest song that he's ever made and potentially will ever make. That song's over 1 billion streams. Fucking nuts. But he built the hell out of a back catalog. And he did that perfectly. Just released so much music. Well, maybe he didn't release a ton. I guess I was even thinking he released more than he did. But he released a lot of music. And because of that, then whatever record label that it was he signed to, signed him for an obscene amount of money as well. Because if you have a back catalog, even if every song hasn't hit, then when he had Roxanne hit, Roxanne hit and he signed that record deal, all of these other songs started to take off. Like this was released, had maybe 4 million streams before Roxanne. Boom. Huge now. Maybe it had a few more million than that, but you know what I mean. So build up your back catalog if you're an artist, and don't be afraid to release stuff, and don't be afraid if not everything hits, because that'll provide so much more value for you in the long run. All right, so let's check out these. Let's check out these videos here on my phone. We sent them. I'm going to watch this one more time.
Superficial indicators of success. These bots don't tell me who's up next. I never saw this music or the views as any reason to flex. I'm just hoping it makes things make sense.
I appreciate that. Okay, together. Thank you very much. Yeah, I made that song live on stream as well. So that's been my favorite part about doing these streams. Have I ever listened to any Chinese music? I inevitably have. When I was 16, I visited Beijing. But I could not name any artists that I heard. So if you have suggestions for me to check it out, I love when those of you who tune in, I love it when you send over artists to check out, especially if it's worldly music like Chinese music. I'd love to hear some because, I don't know, we had one stream, and I typically do this on Saturdays. Dedicate like a whole stream to just y'all send links for artists I should check out. Like last Saturday, I think an Australian guy was sending me a bunch of Australian rap and stuff. And before that, a couple weeks ago, we had a number of Polish guys in here. One of them, shout out to Koki, he produced Steal the Scene. They were sending me all kinds of Polish rap and stuff. I like Polish rap more than I like Australian rap, honestly. But I'm always open to hearing new stuff. I love, especially listening to stuff that isn't in English because it doesn't, or that isn't like rap in English, because then I don't hear it and either want to copy it or judge it, because I am the harshest critic of rap music, I think, because I just do it all the time, constantly. But yeah, send over some ideas for Chinese music to check out. Artists or song suggestions, by the way, any of them. But yeah, going back to The Right Way, it's my favorite thing about these streams is having all of this footage and all this like backlog of content from the moment I decided that this was the way we were going to, I had the loose idea of like, we're going to just start streaming every day and the rest of this stuff we'll kind of figure out, but the streaming will keep me regimented and keep me working on stuff. And since then it's been maybe 6 weeks, and the progress and just, it's been wild. It's been wild. And I'm so stoked that I get to share it with you guys, and we get to make music live and then release it, and then see things like Steal the Scene get put on the Rap City YouTube channel and stuff like that. Song wouldn't have existed if it weren't for this stream. None of these songs would. And I think that's really cool. And I'm so stoked to be able to work towards this, making this music thing massive, and do it with a community rather than just by myself, because it can be incredibly lonely. But this has been one of the most rewarding aspects of all this is these streams and you guys tuning in and joining me. If you want to stay even more tuned in, allow me to promote the Discord group. So if you really want to stay tuned in and want kind of daily breakdowns of everything that's happening, all the ground we're breaking, I do contests, open verse contests. So if you're an artist and you want to try your hand at recording a feature, I haven't done one of these in a while. I got to get better. There's just so much happening right now that I'm still trying to figure out how to best structure my days so that I can do everything and stick to it without promising empty things. And I want to be able to do everything to the best of my ability. And with that being said, open verse contest. Sometimes when I'm on a stream working on a song, I'll leave an open verse empty or a second verse open, but keep the beat in and not just cut the song off. But leave it and then upload it to the Discord channel so other artists can try their hand at recording a second verse to it. And then the best one, once each contest individually ends, then the best one I'll pick and I'll release the official version with that artist on it. So that's fun. Hang out with other creatives and stuff. That's where I'm really trying to consolidate the community, is in the Discord group. So if you're into it and you're a user of Discord, by all means, please join. We'd love to have you. That said, let me, I got to see these on my phone and see if we can upload one of these to TikTok. I've been using TikTok from the perspective as an artist. I hate hearing myself say TikTok. It's just such a, I don't know what it is. It just sounds like I'm a little kid. I'm on TikTok. I do dance videos. Cool. I'm going to check that out shortly. I got to see these videos. But yeah, I've been using TikTok from an artist perspective and a content producer perspective for probably since January. And I've been trying to figure out for a long time, trying to figure out how to get any kind of traction. And I have a friend who has a significant following, doing nothing really in particular on TikTok. And he told me a while back, he said, I think your account's shadow banned and nobody can, it's not being pushed out to anybody. And I was like, I just don't believe him. Like, I just don't think I don't think the algorithm's in my favor because I've been inconsistent with posting. I haven't produced quality content. So flash forward to the last 2 weeks and started doing these duets and everything. And it's been crazy. We've been going up. I think we grew about 60 followers over the last week, and gotten some real heavy hitter followers and some love by some people. So and some advice by people that have already done it, already achieved TikTok success, and now are using it to fund their music career and create their music career. And so they are giving me advice and helping out along the way. So that's really cool. I'm really stoked on that. But that being said, I now feel like I have to produce content for that every day. Okay. That'll work. That can be one of the toughest things is trying to. And I got to start making it ahead of time. I got to start making my content ahead of time. But waking up and being like, okay, what am I going to do on that platform today? Let me post this. Use TikTok? No way. Well, if you feel so inclined, add me on TikTok. I think my username or my handle should be on the screen. It's at Lilo Key Baby. And I will check out your videos. If you create videos. What is this song called? The Right Way. Lilo Key. Man, TikTok is, it really is. It's a crazy thing. Another artist friend on the platform, and probably, I'm not going to say what his name is, but given what I'm going to say, you'll be able to find him probably right away if you feel the desire to. But he's a artist friend of mine who kind of been helping each other in passive ways as a part of a community. Another friend runs this community of artists that help each other in little ways and stuff to mainly on Instagram, really. But anyway, so he's a rapper who started doing these TikTok videos where he will rap about a given sports team, like the San Antonio Spurs. He will do a whole verse about all like the starting lineup on the Spurs and stuff. So he's been doing this for like a year, and he's gone relatively viral. Not a huge following. He's got almost 94,000 followers on there. But his videos get millions of views, and he's gotten requests from the NFL, like the NFL social media account, every sports team in every league and stuff. And this is to go back to my point of how crazy that platform is just in terms of being a social media platform. So anyway, so he does these videos, and he, like I said, they get millions of views, and I just hit him up yesterday evening. I was talking to him. I was like, do they pay you for this? Because you should really be getting paid for it, or there should be some kind of exchange, because these are corporations that are getting free cultural promotion from somebody who had to like build their way here. And he said, not really. They don't help promote me, really. He said the Spurs did. They reposted his video and stuff, but you don't get paid from it. There's no real way to get paid. And most teams don't even repost you. And after doing this, like it's hard to get people to listen to my music because they know me as this guy and they want me to be this guy. And it's like, it's crazy because there's so many ways to build, and because of how easy it can be to build a following on that platform, can be really tough to achieve success on that platform, but not have it be a way that's exactly the way that would most benefit you. Like if you're an artist outside of a platform, it's kind of easy to find a niche and do really well on that platform in that niche. But as soon as you try to step outside that niche on TikTok, it's no, go back in there. That's where we like it. So it's just really intriguing and kind of like creatively challenging app to use. And I really like that about it, because you want to build a following and you want to do it quickly because you want the views, you want the attention, you want the benefits that it brings, whatever. But also you just kind of got to walk the line of, how do I do this without pigeonholing myself into some niche that won't benefit me long term? How do I best use this app in a long term, more substantially beneficial way? It's really cool. I love creative challenges. I got my start in music by growth hacking on SoundCloud. Actually, I pretended, and I don't really know the specifics of who's watching right now in terms of who you are individually, but if you've ever seen an interview of mine on YouTube or otherwise, chances are you've heard this story. But anyway, what I did to get on was I was making a bunch of music under my given name for about 2 months. And I just started making it under my given name again. I had done a creative project some years prior and made thousands of songs in a British accent as pretending to be a deity, alien thing. It was just a wild out there project. Regardless of that, I started making it again under my given name and was just getting no views. Was posting it to Facebook every Friday and just wasn't getting any kind of attention, to the point where I was on vacation with my aunt one time, and she asked me, why do you keep doing this? What do you think you're going to gain from posting these songs on Facebook every week? Like, you're not getting many views. And it was a really rude thing, and it still sticks with me, like it's being, God damn, that was a rude thing to say. But it spurred me, and I was It's like, I need to figure this out just to spite her. So I came, for whatever reason, one Friday I saw Frank Ocean was supposed to release his album Blonde, and I was excited to hear it. And I kept browsing all over Reddit trying to find, okay, who found it? When is it coming out? Because he had a website going at the same time, which was a live stream. All it was a live stream of him making cabinets, and it led to no clues as to where the album is or why it didn't come out. And I thought, for whatever reason, I thought I knew enough about SoundCloud. I thought, if I upload those 10 songs that I made over the last 2 months on a SoundCloud account, and say the SoundCloud account is Frank Ocean, and I release those songs as if they're the album Blonde, I bet I can get a bunch of traffic to that page. And so I did that. And I thought, there's a 90% chance that, one, this isn't going to work out that I intend, or 99% chance that this isn't going to work out as I intend, or even more likely, for trying to impersonate Frank Ocean, this page is going to be deleted immediately. It should have been. But it wasn't. And I uploaded it all, those 10 songs, or 11 or 13, whatever it was, around that number. Uploaded those all to SoundCloud. And this was, again, I was getting, at most, I think I had gotten 1,000 views on a Facebook video of one of my songs. And that was my career achievement to that point. Nothing. There's nothing. There was no glimmer of hope that anything could be done career-wise with music for me. So I did this. And I thought, yeah, like I said, chance there nothing would happen. So Frank Ocean doesn't release his album that day. He doesn't release Blonde that Friday. Saturday comes, doesn't release it. Sunday, doesn't release it. Monday, doesn't release it. This goes on for a week. Every day of this week, I just keep getting more and more traffic to this page. And I'll show you the page. It's right here. It turned it into my official artist profile. But so we released the album, and I still was getting traffic. And the interesting thing, and this was the album right here. Obviously renamed and everything, but this was the project. And you can see, like, obviously Too Young since it took off. But these, other than that song, about these numbers are what the accumulation of pretending to be Frank Ocean got me. And if you click any one of these, you can also see that the comments weren't negative. And that was one of the unique things. And my page wasn't removed. So I decided I'm going to keep this up as long as I can, as if it's Frank Ocean. And then as soon as I start to see the engagement dip a little bit, to the point where it's no longer valuable to impersonate Frank Ocean, I'm going to switch it over to Lilo Key. I'm going to try out the name Lilo Key. I'm going to switch over to that, and I'll figure something else out to do. And I ended up switching it over to Lilo Key and sending an email to this YouTube channel that I'd sent an email to a million times before, Rap Nation, and they'd never gotten back to me before, always sending the music as my given name and whatever. And like I said, I had no traction. They emailed me back the same day. And because I had inflated these numbers, not by using bots, by having real listeners, and but did so in a kind of conniving way, and manipulated the system, I had enough traction on my songs to get their attention and warrant their response. And so they listened to everything. They said, we want to release Too Young. We want to release Local Celebrity. And that was the first thing. They released Too Young. A week later, it had 100,000 streams on their channel, and I said, holy hell, I could maybe do this. And it went from there. And so I love the potential to tie things back to TikTok. I love the potential that platforms like that have for growth hacking and creative uses in non-traditional ways. Because I think as an independent artist, you almost, like, it serves you really well to think non-traditionally. All right, I'm going to shut up for a second and post this on TikTok, and I'll play a song to entertain for the brief period of time that I do this.
up no good. A sick, she stabbed in my hood. Told asking my neighbors getting persuaded, trying to find out if I would. Hell no, they back up. Thinking need some backup. Better punt then break, switch gears, don't act up. My guys don't act tough. Big frame, big brain, do the math, how it add up. Got hits like a batter. But they still trying to cage me and get smoked like tobacco. My guys go savage. Like, yeah. So we pull up on them if they talking crazy, it's cool. Let's go back to place before we take the scene. I got plenty of room in this coupe. I knew she's the devil when I heard her voice poison. Pull up in the scat pack, pull the wagon, I got choices. They was talking reckless till we came and cut the noises. We brought them toys and you think we came to steal the scene. I knew she's the devil when I heard her voice poison. Pull up in the scat pack, pull the wagon, I got choices. They was talking reckless till we came and cut the noises. We brought them toys and you think we came to steal the scene.
Okay, cool. We posted that. So next up, let me figure out what's next to do here. Let me see. Okay. Should probably shoot a few more of those. Oh, that's right. We're going to check out the final mix here. If he sent it, he might have just sent it to me on Instagram. Yeah. Let me email this to myself. I think most days, it's just spent emailing myself. Oh, I should send this to my... Alright, where we at here? Here we go. Final mix. Let's give some feedback here. By the way, there's another song. This dude, Trolley Bear, I was streaming the one day. He just happened into my stream on TikTok, or not on TikTok, on Twitch, and he's just like, "Yo, would you mind checking out my music video?" Sent me his video to check out. I liked it, and then I said, "Let's work on something." And then just the other day, he's like, "Hey, I want you to be on my new song," and he sent me this over. And then yesterday, I wrote it and recorded it.
Patrick Star with a plank of wood on his head, walking through the door. Sometimes I wanna get out of bed, won't let my feet hit the floor. Rather watch Netflix with my girl and cuddle. Worked all damn day. I need a break. Don't wanna go out. No, I'm not leaving this house.
It's been a week or so of writing in my sleep. Can't escape the fear of failure. Occupying all my dreams. What a gift for a vacation, but that shit isn't for me. I know I'd spend it feeling like I'm slacking off and wasting time again. Problem is, I stare blankly at the television set and try to shut my brain off for a moment, but the moment left. It's back to work on Monday, where the weekend go. Second days are moving fast, but still the payoff's coming slow.
Worked all damn day. I need a break. Don't wanna go out. No, I'm not leaving this house. I said, don't wanna go out. No, I'm not
Love the ending of that. Oh.
Don't wanna go out
Fighting in my sleep.
this house.
It's been a week or so of writing in my sleep. Can't escape the fear of failure. I keep eyeing on my dreams. Would have given for a vacation, but that shit isn't for me. I know I'd spend it feeling like I'm slacking off and wasting time again. Problem is, I stare blankly at the television set and try to shut my brain off for a moment, but the moment left. It's back to work on Monday, where the weekend go. Taking days are moving fast, but still the payoff's coming slow. Key.
Yeah, okay. I think that's okay. I think that's good. I was trying to hear if I thought my voice was too loud. But yeah, go give Trolley Bear a follow if you are on SoundCloud. This was the YouTube video he sent me.
Girl, I know how you love that. Scoot a little closer, make your voice crack. Girl, you know I always make you come back. Girl, you know I always make you come back. Looking for me, I love that. You're a sweetheart, but you also bad. The taste of your lips, I want it back.
Pretty good. Sorry, I just don't have a ton of time to spare. I need to just keep going with this. All right, so next up I got to do boom, this. We got to re-record this. That's the beat.
King shit, put a crown upon my temples. The best kept.
Yeah, king shit, put a crown upon my temples.
The best kept
Secret on back any instrumental she knows. Socialite type, pictures with a rental. Only time we see the eye is when you visit in the temple. The goal at hand is simple. Oversee the exchange. As long as my hand's the receiver, then we gold, my main.
They soulless,
Sold
sold
me
out
out
for creating a name. I seen it a dozen times with each one, it don't change. It's repetition, my religion, how I grew to be great. From depression I was given and start lifting the weights. If ever I'd have grown complacent, this would never be made. So I keep checks and balances stored
In the back of the safe. Yeah. Just give a try of this sitting down. Why don't we? Makes it easier. Oh, that's what we have to do. Right. Okay, so after this, then we have to set up next week's song for release. Because we're using a new distributor. We're gonna use TikTok's distribution platform for the first time. Sorry, I'm able to hear myself now, so a little weirder. All right, we'll talk more about that after I record this. Yeah. King shit, put a crown upon my temples. The best kept secret on about any instrumental she knows. Socialite type, pictures with a rental. Only time we eye to eye is when they visit in the temple. The goal at hand is simple. Oversee the exchange. As long as my hand's the receiver, then we gold in my main. They soulless, sold out before creating a name. I seen it a dozen times, and with each one it don't change. It's repetition, my religion. How I grew to be great. From depression I was given, start lifting the weights. If ever I'd have grown. do a standing. Fuck it, we'll try it again. I needed to mute that as well. There's a new song out right now. Yes. New song out. It's called The Right Way. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. New song every Friday. We ain't slowing down. Yeah, king shit, put a crown upon my temples. The best kept secret on about any instrumental. She knows, socialite type, pictures with a rental. Only time we eye to eye is when they visit in the temple. The goal at hand is simple, oversee the exchange. As long as my hand's the receiver, there we go, in my main. They soulless, sold out before creating a name. I seen it a dozen times, and with each one it don't change. It's repetition, my religion, how I grew to be great. From depression I was given, started lifting the weights. If ever I'd have grown complacent, this would never be made. So I keep checks and balances stored in the back of the safe. Key. Oh, we might be on something. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. My mother, I just got a notification that my mother has been added to my family. Swell. Good to know. There we go. Okay. Yep. King shit, put a crown upon my temples. The best kept secret on about any instrumental. She knows, socialite type, pictures with a rental. Only time we eye to eye is when they visit in the temple. The goal at hand is simple, oversee the exchange. As long as my hand's the receiver, there we go, in my main. They soulless, sold out before creating a name. I seen it a dozen times, and with each one it don't change. It's repetition, my religion, how I grew to be great. From depression I was given, started lifting the weights. If ever I'd have grown complacent, this would never be made. So I keep checks and balances stored in the back of the safe. Key. We'll do a double track as well. This is another feature. This guy is an artist based out of Oslo, Norway. And the second artist on this is Teddy Andreas. He's US based. Where is he from? Let's see. New York. That makes sense. What does that say? Indie label Teamwork Music with Shaw Money XL.
Your mom is a really funny person.
Yeah, I saw the notification that she joined the family or was added to the family or whatever.
No, she was convinced that it wasn't giving her the thing. I said, just try and play Severance, see if it works. And she goes, it's saying the first episode. I said, so then try playing the second episode. And she said, oh, it works. I gotta go. I said, see you in 6 hours. We'll hear from you in 6 or 7 hours.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed that one. That's definitely one of my more favorite songs. Only bangers and a wide variety too. We're not sticking to just one lane. We're going to keep experimenting because the end goal at the end of the day, for those that aren't aware, the end goal is to be the greatest artist that I can possibly be. And you don't get there by sticking in a lane. So we got to keep experimenting and trying new things. And what happens will happen. King shit, put a crown upon my, the best kept on about any instrumental. Socialite type, this is with a rental. We eye to eye is when they in the temple. The goal at hand is simple. We see the exchange. My hand's the receiver. With my main, they soulless. Creating a name, I seen it. Sometimes with each one, it don't change. It's my religion, how I to be great. From depression, I was in there, start lifting the weights. I had grown complacent, never be made. Your checks and balances stored in the back of the safe. I don't know how this guy's gonna like this, but this is rather staccato flow on this. I like it. I think it's unique. Not everybody can do that. Also, the ad libs are a bit sloppy sounding on purpose. But let's see what it sounds like. Y'all tell me. Oh shit, you can't hear it. Oh, that sucks. Now you can.
King shit, put a crown upon my temples. The best kept secret on about any instrumental. She knows socialite type, pictures with a rental. Only time we eye to eyes when they visit in the temple. The goal at hand is simple. Oversee the exchange. As long as my hand's the receiver, then we gold in my main. They soulless, sold out before creating a name. I seen it a dozen times, and with each one it don't change. It's repetition, my religion. How I grew to be great. From depression I was given, started lifting the weights. If ever I'd have grown complacent, this would never be made. So I keep checks and balances stored in the back of the safe. Key. Put a crown upon my temples. The best kept secret on about any instrumental. She knows socialite type, pictures with a rental. Only time we eye to eyes when they visit in the temple. The goal at hand is simple. Oversee the exchange. As long as my hand's the receiver, then we gold in my main. They soulless, sold out before creating a name. I seen it a dozen times, and with each one it don't change. It's repetition, my religion. How I grew to be great. From depression I was given, started lifting the weights. If ever I'd have grown complacent, this would never be made. So I keep checks and balances stored in the back of the safe. Key.
Let's see how he likes that. What is this project file called? Oh yeah. MP3. Feature demo, save that. Yeah, now you can hear me better. Alright, save that. And then you'll mute that. Send it with just the main vocals. Export wave. Import feature. Okay, and let's mute that. Export just the ad libs. Okay, let's export these. Did I already do this? Probably not. Sorry. No. Dubs. And we'll send these out one more time. Raw. Okay. Cool. So I'll send that out then. So the last thing we're going to do here on stream is this. Oh shoot! No, I need to go shoot a photo. I need to shoot a. That's why I didn't do this last night. God damn it. Yeah. This was gonna be my cover art for it, but I just don't like it enough. It's not good enough. So I'll play the song that we're gonna set up for release. Where we at here? Also need to come up with it. All right, here for you guys that are watching right now. This is going to be released next week. I need the right name for it. I'm undecided, so I don't know what to call it yet. It's tentatively called Deceiving, but I think we can come up with a better name. So what should we name this song? And then what should the cover art be? If y'all are here, I might as well put you to work.
She said she need me, pick me up and
Leave me, baby, I'm a cold one, here through the city.
I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see
On the gram or the camera deceiving.
baby said she
Need me,
pick me up
and leave me.
baby.
I'm a cold one, here through the city.
I feel so alone.
Don't feel like no one ever need me. You on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah. First time I come up back at 17.
Fresh out of
Breakup, I was broke then too. I used to think this life was made for me until I saw it with a clear eye view. I knew too many trying to take advantage. Pockets get better, how does life get managed? Every night new damage. How can I explain to her that I can't handle this? Pick me up and leave me. Yeah, I'm a cold one, here through the city. So alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving.
oh, she said she need me.
Pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the city. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah.
Figure it
Out all that I knew about. Stable relations I could do without. Never doubted that, but only facing self while sitting waiting. Will I define who I'm to become or will I deface him? Wallow in my hatred, depressed and aggravated, hoping patience don't become what ends the boy and finally breaks him. But here I am again, another night, redefining what this loneliness can feel like. Me, pick me up and leave me, baby, I'm a cold one, here through the city. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Need me, pick me up and leave me, baby, I'm a cold one, here through the city. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need ya.
see on the gram.
Or the camera deceiving. Deceiving, yeah. Will never need me. Alright, so that's the song. What do we call it? It needs a name. It needs a name. We're going to have to call it something. What is that? What is the thing? I need you to help me out with this one. Oh, that's yeah. I did play around with the name Alone, but I think this song's got big potential, in my opinion. And my opinions are usually, my gut feelings are usually right. Yeah, we could make this big. But we need a name for it. We call it Alone? Do we call it Deceiving? So Alone? through the CD. You like that? You like that? Actually, because do you think it fits the song? I wasn't sure. Or do you mean the picture for the right way? This one. This I like.
You need me, pick me up and leave me, baby. I'm
Thank you. Yeah, I was spent, what was it? That stream on Monday, I guess it was. Maybe it was Sunday. I don't know, whatever stream that was, where I was just like looking around, trying to figure out what to do for the cover art. And then I was looking on Google for street signs, and I thought, oh, I'll make a street sign and make it say the right way. And I couldn't find any image that was big enough. So I was like, I'm just going to go run to the end of the block and just take a quick photo. And so I just ran and did exactly that. I snapped 2 photos. This was the second one. And it looks enough like that really says the right way. I mean, I could tell. But I think it serves its point.
a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the cam.
Need me.
Receiving, baby says she need me, pick me up.
Yeah, that's it. Need me. That's what we calling that. Okay. All right. Hold on. Wait. I think Need Me is the one. That feels like the one. That feels right. You know. That's what's not looking right about this. I think. Layer, new layer. Here, I see a clear layer and I want to paint it black. Filter, noise, add noise. Okay. Oops. Huh. Ah. Mhm. What if I... Okay, let's remove that tentatively. Here's an idea. Okay, layer. What the hell am I doing? I gotta think about this real quick. Okay. Alright, so we're just trying to get the hand out of here is what I'm really trying to do. An idea. Just an idea. Oh, actually. Huh. I think I like this better. Let's blow this up a bit. Alright, we gotta find a font. Here are the fits. I kind of like how this is looking, just how absolutely minimal and simple it is. Let me know how you guys are feeling about it, though, too. Your new guide, vertical 5 inches. Wait, what? That's horizontal 5 inches. New guide, vertical 5 inches. Okay. Oh, here, I could do this, I guess, too. What key is this? One of these keys is just a vertical line. Right? Which one do you do that? Come on. Hmm. I don't like this font. Unit guide, 5 inches, vertical. Let's change that to something. You ever stare at a word so long that you're starting to think it's not a word anymore? That's how I feel. What did I just do? Oh. Nothing. Not the right thing anyway. Screen. That's kind of interesting in an abstract way. That's not centered. How the fuck did I slip by? Let's duplicate this. Should try something else. Okay, let's try moving that up. Where are we at here? Something like that. What do we think? Cool. I think it needs to be small like this. Let's clear these guides. Let's give it a whirl. Save as PNG. Okay. What do you call this? Need me. And then we will, let's go here. Let's edit this. Pictures, song cover art. And then call it alright.
Believe me, baby, I'm a cold one. Here through the city, I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. But you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah. First time I come up back at 17. Fresh out of breakup, I was broke into. Yeah. I used to think this life was made for me until I saw it with a clear eye view. I knew too many times take advantage. Pockets get fatter, how this life get managed. Yeah. Every night new damage. I cannot explain what I can. Leave me, only ever leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. Here through the city, I feel so alone.
I think that works. I think that works. I'm gonna go with that. Let's not think too hard about it. Let's just go with it. Okay. Language, English, album genre. Yeah. No. Release date. What are we at here? 25th. The 1st. Select time. What? Who cares? Alright, next to add music. Please provide a release date. Like midnight. We'll just release at 000. Yeah. Top of the day. Oh my god, it's gonna be April Fool's Day. We're gonna release this song on April Fool's Day. Fooled ya! I got a banger. That'll be good. That'll be a good April Fool's joke. Huh. What? What am I doing? How do I find my verified Spotify? String of text after artist is your Spotify artist ID. Okay. Mm-hmm. I guess you copy that. It's kind of a good test to see how easy this whole process is too of uploading to TikTok's music distribution. Lilo Key, that'd be me, yeah, buddy. How do I find my thing? Alright, let's go to Apple Music now. Take a trip down to Apple Music. Oh, is this it? Right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Awesome. Very cool. Music. Oh, no way. Okay, so this is this is a really nice feature, actually. So I typically use DistroKid. And on DistroKid, that's my earnings, lifetime earnings on DistroKid, if you care. On DistroKid, when you upload music, well, when you sign up for DistroKid, where is this actually? I don't know, but anyway, when you sign up for DistroKid, it's a service where you pay a yearly fee and then you can upload unlimited music. That's cool, great. But you have to decide when you sign up, you have to choose which size account you want based on the number of different artists you'd like to upload music under. So like the first account is just one account where you can make one artist profile, but like if you ever want to switch artist names or whatever, you have to then upgrade your DistroKid profile to add a second artist or a third artist or whatever. Long story short, it's super beneficial when you're doing collaborations to have the song released as with both collaborating artists listed as the main artist, so that it releases on both your profile on Spotify and their profile on Spotify at the top too. It comes out as both your song and it comes out as it's their song, as opposed to them just being listed as a featured artist where it would appear on their page, but it wouldn't be announced as like a release by them, and it wouldn't count towards their monthly listeners. It wouldn't get sent out to their followers, so on and so forth. So you want to be listed as a main artist. With DistroKid's limitation as to how many artists you can add towards a specific account, you're limited, and they put a cap at it. So for me, I have just a 2-artist account, and I can't do anything without upgrading my DistroKid. If I want to release through them, I can't release anything with me and another artist listed as main artists. So it's nice without upgrading and paying more money. It's nice here that it seems, at least, Sound On, powered by TikTok, you can list unlimited. Like, yeah. Very interesting. So that's great news. That's a really nice feature, actually, that you can do that without having to pay. I feel like I'm getting the name of this song wrong. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Oh, what am I choosing right now? Featured artist? No featured artist. It's just me. Hip hop rap. I guess. Right? Is that what we're calling this? I guess that's what you call it. I don't really know. Lyricist. I am the lyricist. Songwriter. I am the songwriter. No, it's not. Explicit. Yes. Lyrics. Oh, shoot. So you can upload your lyrics directly here too. You could do that in a different sort of way on DistroKid, but it doesn't really result in anything happening. It's just work for you to do that doesn't really benefit you in any way. Let me see if I actually wrote any of this song or if I just freestyled it. She says... Need me. Cold one. Here. Here through the CD. I don't know that I ever wrote these lyrics down. Okay, well, let's write the lyrics down.
She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera to see.
She said she'd need me. Nice. To the CD. I feel so alone. I need to use the restroom. Actually, give me a second. In the meantime, I'll turn on some great tunes for you. Be right back.
Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving, yeah. First time I come up back at 17. Fresh out of breakup, I was broke then too, yeah. I used to think this life was made for me until I saw it with a clear eye view. I knew too many times take advantage. Pockets get fatter, how does life get managed? Yeah. Every night new damage. How can I explain to her that I can't handle she need me, only ever leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Oh, she said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving, yeah. Figure it out, all that I knew about. Stable relations I could do without. Never doubted that, but from the couch and second guess yourself while sitting waiting. Will I define who I'm to become or will I deface him? I wallow in my hatred, depressed and aggravated. Hoping patience don't become what ends the boy and finally breaks him. But here I am again, another night. Redefining what this loneliness can feel like. You need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Oh, she said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah, it's deceiving. Like no one ever need me. Deceiving. Feel like no one ever need me. I got a list of things I should've told you. It's probably more in store you should've known. It's been a while since I had time to hold you. I hope you see the way your boy's grown, been alone.
We back. All right, let's get these lyrics typed out, and then we'll wrap up the stream for now, at least. So alone. He's like, no one ever needs me. Yeah, Cole, I hear this CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever needs me. She says, you need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. I can't, I just played this song like a dozen times. I still don't know my own lyrics. God damn it.
Need me alone, feel like no one ever need me.
Which is what you see on the gram and the...
See on the gram or the cam.
What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. I before E except after C. I should learn to spell. Little piece of advice. I keep offering little pieces of advice. This is just for the everyday anyone. Learn to spell. Otherwise you'll be like me. That plays through twice, right?
See me, pick me up.
Yep. First found my come up back in 17. Fresh out a break up, I was broke then too. What does it say? No, broke isn't poor. Come on, computer. Broke then too. I used to think this life was made for me. Until I saw it with a clear eye view. I was never good at typing. View. I knew. Too many try to take advantage. Pockets get fatter. How does life get managed? Every night, new damage. How can I explain to her that I can't handle this? And then this all again. A salad. Yeah, that sounds pretty good actually. A salad sounds good, seeing as I ate mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and broccoli for lunch. Okay, why don't you just grab a second one as well? So that we can each have one.
I'm in a position where I basically have enough money for rent right now, and I'm gonna have to take out money to even pay my debt payment. So
All right, maybe I will get us sandwich salads.
it's, you know, actually I'll do it. I don't know.
You see the agreement the camera's deceiving.
I'm gonna do it. I want it. I'm not responsible, but it's fine.
If you order a second one, but also show it to me first because I might want to pick a different kind of salad. I will send you money for it. I know I have this second verse written down. I can't. Grandma the camera deceiving. Figure it out all that I knew about. Yeah, there it is. Figure it out all that I knew about. Fresh out of breakup. Oh no. Figure it out all that I knew about. Stable relations I could do without. Never doubted that. But from the couch I'm second guessing self while sitting waiting. Will I define who I'm to become or will I deface him? I wallow in my hatred. Depressed and aggravated. Hope and patience don't become what ends the boy and finally breaks him. But here I am again, another night, redefining what this loneliness can feel like. That's a poignant couple lines. Here I am again, another night, redefining what this loneliness can feel like. All right, so I'm going to email myself. What did I say earlier? I said most of my day is spent emailing myself. What? These are the, like, I don't really have many problems with DistroKid as a distributor, but I'm bringing this up because we're doing distribution right now and testing out a new one. This is my problem with DistroKid if I were to air any grievances about them. I think it's run by like one dude, but the platform hasn't really changed in, well, from what I could tell, 3 years. Hasn't really changed, hasn't really added any beneficial things for artists. Anything that could possibly be helpful. However, they do make a lot of, the guy does stuff all day. So this is the kind of shit that he spends his time doing and creating, like automating this kind of shit, rather than doing something useful. Here's a picture of the right way in a subway. Great. Who gives a shit? Like, what the hell? And I guess that's the larger idea here is semi-useful. These promo card things. But that's not. I don't know. It's just I wish they would focus their efforts on some other more important things rather than automating your song, your new release to appear photoshopped onto a subway poster. And I'm sure DistroKid Company is much bigger than one guy, especially at this point. But it certainly seems like there's one guy at the head of it that's running, deciding where to do innovations. Okay, so here we go. Alright, cool. So let's just copy and paste this one more time. Jesus Christ. Okay, well let's... Oi. Commercial music licensing. Let's learn more. Select allow. You'll hereby allow business accounts to create organic videos using your tracks. If you own 100% of the copyright, grant paid sync license to, or you can grant paid sync license to advertisers or other partners to use your tracks in audiovisual productions. We will pay you sync income as explained in the license agreement. Okay, let's do that. Let's allow that. Track previously released? No. Create an official sound for TikTok. Yes. This is nifty. See, these are the things that can make, like, this is cool. So on DistroKid, and I'm gonna do the whole time going through this process, I'm gonna compare it to DistroKid because I've used a number of different distributors. When I first started off, I used TuneCore, and then I switched to DistroKid because back then around 2018, the payment system on TuneCore just seemed like they were lacking a lot. Like it would go months without receiving payment, and then randomly one day they'd pay you and stuff, and it was just too inconsistent and too flawed much of the time. And I would go back and forth between Spotify and be like, yo, Spotify, did you send your royalties out to TuneCore? And they say, yeah, we sent it already. And then I talk to TuneCore. They say, well, we've yet to receive our Spotify royalties. It's like, well, somebody's not telling the truth here because whatever. And so I just ended up switching. TuneCore's also, you pay $10 per song release, as opposed to you pay a yearly fee and release unlimited songs. So I liked the idea of DistroKid. And I still do. There's a number that I have not tried, but I'm going to compare it to this regardless. So when you release a song on DistroKid, you do this preview clip start time. So you let streaming services decide. You can let streaming services decide, or you can specifically specify the exact time that you want your TikTok sound to start, and that's helpful. But this is even cooler in that you can upload something 15 to 60 seconds. You can upload your own. Let's trim it.
Need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. Here through the CD. I feel sickness can feel like loneliness can like need me. Pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. Redefining what this loneliness can feel like. Need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. Here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Oh, she said she need me. pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. You said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, pick me up and leave me. She said she need me, pick me up. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah, first time I come up back at 7. She said she need me.
It's not gonna be fast. It's gonna be 50 minutes.
Okay. What kind of salad do we want?
Which one?
I said, what kind of salad do we want?
It's also saber tooth.
Is it all vegan? No, it's not. Oh, okay. No, it's not. Oh, there are sandwiches. Oh, God. Well, that could get messy. I'll be right back. Okay.
She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. Here through the CD. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. Here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold.
Let me open this up again. Sure. Open the project file for this.
She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah, first time I come up back at 17.
I need to download, or I need to import the final beat. Here we go. Oi. Alright, so we gotta do this way.
Do you think all this was a mistake? This business of inviting Shams out early?
You've made the whole affair so full and difficult.
So the whole marriage mark business seems entirely political to me. But if one must participate in it, why not?
Zoom in here. Okay.
She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah. First time I come up back at 17. Fresh out of breakup, I was broke then too, yeah. I used to think this life was made for me, until I saw her with a clear eye view. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. I said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah. First time I come up back at 17. Fresh out of breakup, I was broke then too, yeah.
Someone lost an axle. There's the camper carriage just ahead of us.
Okay. Rendering out the final version here with the high quality beat. High quality. Yeah, one more little test listen, make sure.
She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the sea. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah. First time I come up back at 17. Fresh out of breakup, I was broke then too, yeah. I used to think this life was made for me, until I saw her with a clear eye view. I know too many times take advantage. Pockets get better, how does life get managed?
Cool. Replace it with this. Nope, that. Yup. Every night, new damage. Every night, new damage. How can I explain to her that I can't handle this? She says she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the city. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram and the camera deceiving. Figure it out, all that I knew about. Stable relations I could do without. Never doubted that, but from the couch I'm second guessing self while sitting waiting. Will I define who I'm to become, or will I deface him? I wallow in my hatred, depressed and aggravated, hoping patience don't become what ends the boy and finally breaks him. But here I am again, Another night, redefining what this loneliness could feel like.
You need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on
I don't know why it selects that as.
She said she need me, pick me. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me, up and leave me. She said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no. She said she need me,
Oh my God.
pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Baby said she need me, pick me up and leave me. Baby, I'm a cold one, here through the CD. I feel so alone, feel like no one ever need me. What you see on the gram or the camera deceiving. Yeah. First time I come up back at 17.
Perfect, that sounds fine. I think we nailed that. I think we nailed that. Stoked. Okay, next to select. Where do we want to send it to? Yep. Okay. TikTok, Rezo, Facebook, Instagram. When? Oh, I guess I did that. There. Yeah, April, okay. Phew. And then it delivers to all these as well. And you can choose as many as you want. And this is, the thing about their platform is it's completely free to use. And you get, because they're trying to promote it, they're trying to get more creators to use their music distribution platform. At least from my understanding of it. So you also collect 100% of the royalties for anything that you release throughout the first year. The first 12 months of using it, you collect 100% of the royalties, and it costs you nothing to use. So it's definitely worth trying out. Okay, we selected all those stores. Lilo Key, featured artist, no. Explicit, yeah. Commercial usage, yeah. Let's do it. Oh, I confirm, yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. On review. All right, so we'll check back in a couple days here and see how we're looking. Hopefully this goes through pretty quick. I don't know how long it'll take. So I mean, it's 7 days from now, so we'll see. Or I guess technically 8 days? Something. Cool. Well, that's the last thing that I had to do here for sure today. I'm probably going to go film some more TikTok content so that I don't have to be filming all weekend. That would be nice. So thanks for tuning into the stream. Maybe later this evening I'll be back working on some music. I don't know. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully this was valuable in some regard. Or at least you had fun. All right. And stream, what do you call it? The right way. God. I got so many things on my mind. All right. Adios.